सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनिर्ते यौपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ इत्येतदक्षरमुद्गीतमुपासीत ॐ इति ह्युद्गायते तस्योपव्याख्यानम् तदैक्षत बहुस्यां प्रजायेति तत्तेजो सृजत तत्तेज ऐक्षत बहुस्यां प्रजायेति तदपो सृजत तस्मात् यत्र क्वच शोचते स्वेदते वा पुरुषः तेजसेव तद् अध्यापो जायन्ते तत् ऐक्षत। That devata, Sat or Brahma, Aikshata, it saw, deliberated, saw Aikshata, and just saw, visualize. Bahusyam, may I become many, Prajaya, may I be excellently born, iti. Having deliberated thus, Tat Teja Asujata, the devata created Teja, the fire, element fire. Tat Teja Aikshata, in turn, the element fire also, and also deliberated, it saw, Bahusyam Prajayeti, may I become many, may I be born. Tat Apaha Asujata, in turn, that created the element water. And then the Upanishad explains how, gives us a practical demonstration or how water is the product of fire. Tasmat yatra kvacha shochati. Therefore, when a person grieves, shochati, suffers, that is called santaptate, when there is santapa inside, svedate or perspires. Purusha tejaseva tat apaha adhijayante. So either there is mental santapa, so mental heat, then there are tears from the eyes, there is physical heat, then there is perspiration from the body. Thus water is born of fire. This is a simple, deshi, so the day-to-day example. Tatsat aikshata iksham darshanam kritavat. That deity Sat or Brahma aikshata. It saw iksham kritavat. It saw. It visualized. Atasya na pradhanam sankhya parikalpitam jagat karanam. So the Vedantins say that the primary purpose of saying that the deity saw is not really to say that it saw or anything, but that it is a conscious entity, because only in conscious entity seeing or visualization is possible. Therefore, what the Sankhyas claim that Pradhanam, the primordial matter, is the material cause, it is refuted here. Pradhanasya acetanatva abhivagamat, because they accept Pradhanam as acetanam, as unconscious. Idantu sat chetanam ikshitritvat, whereas sat is chetanam, is a conscious entity, ikshitritvat, because it sees, it visualizes. Tat katham aikshata iti. How did it deliberate? How did it see? Ityaha Upanishad says, bahusyam, bahu prabhutam syam bhaveyam, may I become many, prajayeya prakarshena utpadyeya, may I be born prakarshena excellently. Yatha mrut ghatadi akarana, yathava rajvadi sarpadi akarana buddhi varikalpitena utpadyate. Yatha mrut, just as clay, ghatadi akarana, in the form of pots and other vessels. Yathava rajvadi, or snake, etc., sarpadi akarana. So as the Tikakara says, one is the example of parinami upadana karanam, other is the example of vivarta upadana karanam. Parinami upadana karanam, where the material undergoes, the material cause undergoes the transformation, like clay undergoing transformation to become a pot. That is called the parinami upadana karanam. Whereas, meaning that there is a change in the cause for becoming the effect. Vivarta upadana karanam, like the rope appearing as a snake, so swaswarupa aparityagena, without giving up its own nature, it appears differently. Buddhi parikalpitena, that snake in fact is buddhi parikalpitena, something that is only projected by the mind. In fact, pot also is a projection of the mind, because Vedantins do not accept any parinama at all. They do not accept any real change in anything, they only accept the super appearance of change. Asadeva tarihi sarvam yad grishyate rajjuhiva sarpadi akarena. Jagatah rajju sarpatulyatve asatvam shankare. When Bhashyakara gave the example of rope snake, but snake is non-existent. I am trying to say that Jagat, so when the Jagat is compared to a rope snake, does it mean that just as snow is not an existent entity, so also Jagat is not an existent entity? Is that the idea here? No, not so. Sataheva dvaita bhedena anyatha grishyamanatva. We do not say that the snake is non-existent. The rope snake is not non-existent, by the way. It is only rope appearing as a snake. So Dvaita Bheda, similarly also, Jagat is not non-existent. It is Sat or existence of Brahman alone that appears in the form of this Jagat of the universe having its duality or multiplicity. So Sataheva Dvaita Bhedena Anyatha Grihyamanatvat Na Sattvam. Therefore, snake also is real from the standpoint of rope, and so also Jagat is real from the standpoint of Sat. So Purnameva Avashishyate, what remains is Purnam, what remains is Sat. Therefore, Na Sattam Kasyachit Kvachit iti Brumaha. Kasyachit of anything, Kvachit, at any time, there is no there is no existence of anything at any time. This is what we have to say. What do the Niyayika or Vaisheshika say? Yatha satah anyad vastvantaram parikalpya. As far as the Vaisheshika are concerned, they look upon the effect as something different from the cause. For them, the pot is different from clay. And that pot did not exist before its creation. The pot does not exist after destruction. So non-existence before creation is called pragabhava. Non-existence after destruction is called pradvamsa abhava. So prag utpattehe meaning utpattehe prag before the creation. Pradvamsa chordum after destruction. Asatvam bruvade tarkikaha. So the tarkikas imagine non-existence. So there the pot did not exist before its creation. The pot does not exist after the destruction. So the Tarkikas, they accept the non-existence. Na tatha asmavi kadachit satah anyat abhidanam abhideyam vastu. It is gone now. Jatur. न तथा अस्माभिः कदाचित क्वचित कदाचित at no time क्वचित nowhere सतः अन्यत अभिधानम अभिधेयम वस्तु परिकल्प्यते. We never imagine, we never posit, we never accept anything other than Sat, Abhidhanam, the name, Abhideya, the form. So what is his name? Name or form, nothing whatever, is accepted as something different from Sat. If something different from Sat, it becomes non-existent. But we don't accept anything different from Sat at all. Sadevatu sarvam abhidhanam abhidiyate cha yat anya buddhya. So what people think as different from Sat, in fact, abhidhanam, abhidayam, the name and what is name, the pada and artha, the word, the thought and the word and the thought. All of that is nothing but Sat. So although the standard formula is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, which is true, but here Bhashyakara is saying that Jagat also is Satyam from the standpoint of Sat, because we don't accept any entity other than Sat, therefore everything is Sat. From that standpoint, Jagat also is real. Yatha rajju eva sarva buddhya sarpaheti abhidiyate. In case of rope snake, so when you call this object a snake, what is it that you are calling snake? The rope alone really is called snake. Rope alone is thought to be snake, and therefore when you say this is snake, in fact you are pointing the rope. So rope alone is called snake. Sarva buddhya sarpahiti abhidhyate. Rope alone is indicated as snake because it is taken. So this sarva buddhi, because the projection of snake in the mind, therefore the rope alone is in fact called the snake. Yathava pinda ghatadi mrudah anya buddhya pinda ghatadi shabdena abhidhyate loke. And people think that a lump of clay is different from clay. They think that a pot is different from pot, and therefore they call this thing a lump. They call something as a pot, but in fact they are nothing but clay. So clay alone comes to be called a lump. The clay alone comes to be called a pot. The rope alone comes to be called a snake. Rajju viveka darshanantu sarva abhidhana buddhi nivartete. Rajju viveka darshanantu. So for those who have the viveka darshanam, those who have the darshanam, the vision or the knowledge of what really is there, that it is Rajju. Sarva buddhi, sarva abhidhana buddhi, nivartete, sarva abhidhana, the word sarva, and buddhi, the thought sarva. There is the word snake and there is the thought snake. So when the rope is known, both the word snake and the thought snake, both of them in fact disappear. Yatha cha mrud viveka darshanam ghatadi shabda buddhi. Similarly also, for those who see clay here, they, from their mind, the thought of the pot, the word pot and the thought pot, both of them disappear for those who see the clay here. Meaning it is possible to focus attention on clay and remove or eliminate the idea of pot in our mind. Even when the pot is in front of you, it is possible for you to focus attention on clay so that the potness is not there in your mind. Similarly also, it is possible to look at something and focus attention on Sat or Asti Bhadi Priyam, such that the name and form do no more remain in your mind. Meaning name and form are dismissible. They can be rejected. They can be negated, and what is negated is not really there. Na sato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate satah. Asatah bhavaha na vidyate. So that which can be dismissed is asat, and that is not really there. That which cannot be dismissed is sat, and it can never not be there. Tadvat sadviveka darshanam anya vikara shabduddin nivartete. Similarly also, sadviveka darshanam, for those who have the perception of sat, viveka darshanam, those who do the viveka between satya and mithya, what is real and what is not real, what is inherent, what is incidental. So those who can do this viveka and recognize that unreal is unreal. So Sat Viveka Darshanam. So for those who appreciate that Sat is a reality in every name and form, Anya Vikara Shabda Buddhi Nivartete. The name and form of the Vikara. So just as the pot is a Vikara, a transformation of clay, so also every name and form is Vikara, transformation of Sat. So when the Sat, when you focus attention on Sat, then the thought of this pot, the name and the form of the word and the thought no more remain. It is possible to completely dismiss this from your consciousness. The idea is that the pot can be completely dismissed from your consciousness, but not clay. Or the name and form can be completely dismissed from your consciousness, but not Sat, not existence. So not Asti Bhati can never be dismissed from your consciousness. It is consciousness. Consciousness can't be dismissed from consciousness. It is consciousness. Everything else can be dismissed. Tadvat Sat Viveka Darshana. For those then who see Asti Bhati Priyam Anya Vikara Shabda Buddhi Nivartete. All the Vikara, all the modifications, change, creation, all of this Nivartete. They disappear, they are dismissed, they are rejected, they are removed from their mind. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha is quoted in a different way. What it means is, of course, so when you really appreciate Sat, at that time the word and the thought cannot be. The word and the thought, both of them are dropped. They become dropped when you appreciate Sat. And therefore, yato vacho nivartante, that from which the word returns, aprapya manasasa, along with the thought. Because the word and the thought, the word and thought always go together. The word part and the thought part always go together. Every object comes with its own name, And so, here, therefore, word and thought are always together. When one goes, other also goes away. Anirukte, Anilayane, Ityadi Shrutibhyah. Anirukta, that for which there is no nirukti, there is no definition. You cannot describe it in words. And Anilayane, which doesn't have an ashraya, which is not a support or not has a support. Meaning this thought. So Tikakara says, by this we should understand the word and the thought. Now continuing on the page 227. Bhashyakara says, Evam ikshitva tat tejaha asrajata tejaha srashtavata. Evam ikshitva, having seen thus, visualized thus, deliberated thus, tat sat teja asrujata, that sat, the deity, devata sat, a Brahman, asrujata, created teja, create the element fire. Then says Anandagiri in the line 15, Taitiriyaka Shruti Virodham Ashankate. Now what the Chandogya describes here seems to be different from what the Taittiriya Upanishad says, meaning there is Virodha, there is a contradiction here. Same thing the Narayana Tikakara says in the line 33, Prathamam Tejas Srishti Shrutehe Taittiriya Shruti Virodham Shankade. Prathamam Tejas Srishti. That first element, fire, is created first. Now that goes against what the Taittiriya Upanishad says. Nanu, the Bhashyakara says, Nanu tasmadvai etasmad atmanah akashasambhutah iti Shrutyantare Akashat Vayuhu Tataha Triviyam Tejashrutam Ihato Katham Prathamyena Tasmadeva Tejasrujyate Tataha eva Cha Akasham iti viruddham. Nanu tasmadva etasmat atmana akasha sambhuta. Tasmat, from that Brahma, etasmat atmana, which is this Atma, Akasha Sambhuta, the element space evolved or emerged. The element space emerged from that Brahman, which is this self. It is Shrutyantare, in another Shruti, Taitriya Shruti, Akashad Vayuhu, Akashad Vayuhu, Vayuhu Agnihi, Agni is same as Teja. Akashad Vayuhu, so from space, so from Sat or Brahman comes Akasha, not Sat, not Teja. From Akasha, Vayu, Vayu Agni. So there, Agni is said to be emerged from Vayu. Here it says it emerged from Sat. Here it says the first element is Tejas. There it says the first element is space. Tathapi katham virodati. Even then what? Iti viruddhan, Bhashyakara says, this is virodha. Sri Ranagiri, asyam shrutau satah sakashadeva prathamyena trejah sujjamana muchyate. Here we are told that from Sat alone, Tejaha, the element fire, is the first element that's created, prathamyena. Shrutyantare tu tasmadeva satah sakadas akasham pradhanyena srishtam. Whereas Taittiriya Upanishad says, from Sat or Brahman, Akasha emerged. Here it says, Teja emerged. Tatha cha kathamidam mitho viruddham siddhyati ityartha. Thus there is mitho virodha. There is a mutual contradiction between these two statements, Shrutis. Sri Ranagiri, Taittiriya ka Shruti Anusarena Chandogya Shruti Vyakhyana Sambhava. It is possible to explain the Chandogya passage on the basis of the Taittiriya passage. Therefore, na virodha iti parihati. Therefore, really there is no contradiction. If you look at the other Tikakara, he shows so many kinds of virodha between the two Shrutis. Vayutyasya iti Shrutyantaram iti purvena anvayaha. Akashad Vayuhu iti asyati Shrutyantaram iti purvena anvayaha. There is no Shrutyantaram anywhere, anyway, Shrutyantare it is here. So Akasha Dvayuti Shrutyantare Shrutam, that's all. Tatasya Tatra Akasha Vayoho Srishti Ukta. There from Sat Akash. So Taittiriya says that Akasha and Vayu, space and air are also created. So Taittiriya Upanishad talks about creation of 5 elements. Chandogya here talks about creation of 3 elements. Ihatu na iti eko virodha. So one virodha. How many virodhas are there? One virodha is that the Taittiriya Shruti says that Akash and Vayu also are created. This Shruti doesn't mention that there is one virodha, one contradiction between them. Tejaha, Tejasaha, Trutiyatva, Prasamabhyam Virodhantaram. Second virodha is that in the Chandogya Upanishad, Tejaha is the first element. In Taittiriya, it is third element. So that is the other virodha. So Tataha Teja means Vayoho Tejaha. Okay. Vayoho Tejaha Sambhutam iti Shrutam तत तृतीयया श्रुतम. तृतीयतया श्रुतम, meaning that teja तृतीयतया श्रुतम. The teja element, fire, is created third element. यह तो तत्तेज असृजयति प्राथम्येन श्रुत्यते तत्कथम. Here, whereas teja is created first, that is created third. वायोः तेजयति तेजश्रुतमिति उक्त्या एकत्र वायोः तेजस्सृष्टुत्वम् अपरत सतस्सृष्टुति सृष्टुद्वारकोऽपि विरोधः उक्तः. And the viroda, from where it is created. Here it says that tejaha is created from sat. Then it says tejaha is created from vayu. Vayoho agnihi. Here it says tat teja asrujata. Here the creation of fire is from sat. Then the creation of fire is from vayu. So there is another viroda. First is in the Taittiriya Upanishad says that Akash and Vayu also are created, which this one does not mention. Taittiriya Upanishad says that the fire is created third, this one says fire is created first, that's another thing. Taittiriya says that the fire is created from Vayu, this one says fire is created from Sat, that's the third difficulty or third difference. Not a contradiction, but third difference. So, Srastudvarakopi virodha. The difference from the standpoint of Srastu, there is cause. From the standpoint of cause also, there is a difference. Evam tejaya prathamyam trutiyatvam cha viruddhamiti uktva akasha prathamyena tejas prathamyasya virodha. Iti tasmadeva. From there, Akasha is the first one. Here, Teja is the first one. So that also is difference. So Teja is third one and Teja is first one is Virod. That Akasha is first one. Then here Teja is first one. That is also Virod. Virodhan tasmadeva means Atmaneva Teja srujyate. Tateva akasamiti katham na viruddham. So, this is all virodha. Akasamiti cha iti cha shabdasya uttaranvayah. Evam cha akasamiti. So, evam akasam cha iti anvayah. Virodha chatushtam parihati. So, four virodhas are shown here. First virodha is that Taittiriya says Akash and Vayu also are created. This one does not mention. Second is there, the fire is created first here, shown is created first, then it says is created third, the second virodha. Here it says fire is emerged from Sat, then it says fire emerged from Vayu, third virodha. Here it says Sat is created first, then Akash is created first, fourth virodha, fourth difference. So virodha chatushtam pariharati. All of these are refuted by Bhashyakara. Naishadosha. Bhashyakara says, Naishadosha Akashavayu sarganantaram Tatteja asrijata iti kalpana upapattehe. Naisha dosha, this dosha or this defect is not there. Why? Akashavayu sarganantaram. All you can say is that this Upanishad does not mention the creation of space and air, but you should understand that space and air are also created. In having created space and air, then the Sat has created Teja. So if you understand it that way, there is no problem. Idi kalpana upapattehe, that kind of kalpana or that kind of imagination or inference is possible. This is, now the Tikakara says, na tavat prathamo virodha. Prathama virodha is what? That Taittiriya shows Akashavayu has created. Here it is not mentioned. Akashavayu srushte vyat adhikarana nyayena iha upasamhara upapattehe. So vyat adhikarana nyaya, the Brahma Sutra, discusses this. Upasamhara, you should include what is not specifically mentioned if the subject matter is the same. If the subject matter is the creation of the elements, then the Brahma Sutra has concluded that even though this Chandogya mentions only 3 elements, we should also include other 2 elements mentioned in the Taittiriya Upanishad. So, therefore, that Taittiriya says Akash and Vayu are created, and this does not mention it, is not a problem because include them here also. ये तय हो सृष्टि अभावोक्तौ ही विरोधस्यात्. Here if it is said that Akash is not created, Vayu is not created, then there is a virodha definitely. Doesn't say that. Nadu anukti matrena. For the sake of convenience, this Upanishad does not mention the 2 elements. That does not mean they are not created. If it would say that the 2 elements are not created, then you can say definitely they contradict each other. But it just doesn't mention. So, na anukti matrena virodha syad. This was not mentioning that you cannot say there is contradiction there. They are actually different from each other. Anyatra uktasya upasamhara sambhavat. Thus it is possible that you can include elsewhere what is said in a different place. So this is an important discussion, that when the topic is the same, because Upanishads are many and several Upanishads discuss same topic, sometimes there are differences in the way a topic is treated. Sometimes one Upanishad discusses the topic more elaborately, other one discusses it briefly. As long as the topic is the same, so long you can look upon them all as one and include elsewhere what is not specifically mentioned. Upasamhara. So here the topic is one. Topic is of creation of the elements. And this Upanishad does not specifically mention Akash and Vayu, whereas they are mentioned in the Taittiriya. Therefore, certainly you can include them. Dvitiyopi virodha. The second virodha is that there the Teja is mentioned third, here the Teja is mentioned first. Akashvayu Sarganantaritana Parihuta. Bhashyakara says that understand that Teja is created after Akash and Vayu, so then the first and third, so both are third in that case. Iha Tejasa Prathamyam Nashvayate Tadvachi Pada Abhavat. So Tikakara says, this Upanishad does not mean that the fire is created first. It doesn't say that fire is created first. That first is not stated. Kintu tejasah purvam anyasya shravanat arthat gamyate tattu vayoho agnihiti shrutena vayavantarena bhadyate iti. Kintu tejasah purvam anyasya ashravanat. Before Tejas, other 2 are not mentioned. So, arthat gamyate. Tattu vayoho agnihiti shrutena. So, arthat, you say by way of arthapatti that Teja is created first. But this Upanishad doesn't say Teja is created, it says Teja is created. So because Upanishad does not mention Akash and Vayu, therefore you imagine that Teja is created first. That's your imagination, you see. Who told you that fire is created first? This one says that Sat created fire. It doesn't say Sat created fire first. It doesn't say that. It created fire. So you are imagining that fire is the first element. Who says? Because that imagination of yours is contradicted by Taittiriya specifically says that fire is created third. And therefore, your imagination, Arthapatti. It's called Arthapatti. Arthapatti is the Shruti would not have said unless this was the thing. So by Arthapatti, you arrive at conclusion that Teja is created first. Although Upanishad doesn't specifically say that. But elsewhere, Upanishad specifically says that Teja is created third. So there is no ground for you for the Arthapatti. So that third Virodha also is not there. Ataheva Akasha Prathamyene Virodhopi Nasti. Therefore, that Akasha is first, Teja here is first, that Virodha also is not there, because imagine that Akash Vayu are created. Akasha Prathamyasya Bhadaka Bhavat Angikarat. Because here it is not said that Teja is created first. So, and then it says Akasha is created first. So there is not dismissed here. That Akasha is created first is not in any way refuted here. And therefore, there is not a Virodha or contradiction. Tejas Prathamyasya Trutiyattvena Bhadhat, whereas Teja is created first is dismissed by the Taittiriya Shruti says Teja is created third. Napi Srashtudvarako Virodha. The fourth Virodha is a Srashtudvaraka. That here it says Teja is created from Sat. There it says Teja is created from Vayu. So that Virodha is there. So that is also discussed in Brahma Sutra. Tat abhidhyana devatu tallingat sahiti nyayena Brahma Sutra. Vayubhavam apannasya sataheva tejas sasrutvasya taittiriya angikaradibhavaha. Even though Taittiriya Upanishad says that from Vayu the fire emerges, you should understand that it is Sat or Brahman which manifests as Vayu, from there the fire is created. Here also it is not from, later Bhashyakara says, not from fire that water is created, it is Sat which now manifests as fire, from that water is created. So all along the cause is Sat. So Srashtudvaraka Virodha. So contradiction based on Srashtu, the cause also is not there, because in every case it is Sat alone that is Srashtu and not the elements. Vayubhama apannasya satayeva tejas srashtutvasya taittiriya angikaraditi. So in Taittiriya also Teja Sat which has become Vayu, that alone gives rise to fire. So look at the footnote on the page 229. Abhakara samsitam. Bhashyakara says again Teja, the Sat which is of the nature of water has created earth. So then says tat abhidhyana deva tad lingat sahiti nyaya sin nyaya. That was mentioned there, is mentioned here. So that Brahma Sutra is briefly explained here. Tatha hi Brahma Sutra Dvitiya Adhyaya Tritiya Pade 2.3.13. So that's the sutra. Tat Abhidhyana Ityadi Sutram. This sutra is 2.3.13. Second chapter and the third quarter. So Darthastu. What's the meaning of this sutra, Brahma Sutra? Vedadi bhutani swayameva svavikaran srujanti. Purvapaksha. There the Purvapakshi says, Vedadi Bhutani Swameva Swavikaraan Srijanti. Elements of Akashad Vayu. So says, Akasha alone creates Vayu. Vayu Agnihi. Vayu alone creates Agni. Agni Apaha. Agni alone creates water. Swameva. They themselves create these transformations, the modifications from themselves. Why? Bhutanavi kvachit chetana shravanat. Somewhere the elements also are mentioned as conscious entity, so they can create. Why not? Purvapaksha. Iti prapte, when that Purvapaksha is there, that occasion comes. Na answer is given. Na swayameva parameshvara tena atma na avatishtamana abhidhyayan tam vikaram srijati. So tat aikshata, it saw, is the abhidhyayan, deep meditation. Satapo tapastatva, satapo tapyata. Taitya says that Ishvara performed tapas or meditation. Abhidhyanam also means deep meditation. Means every stage who Ishvara meditates. What next? So first he meditated, let me create Teja. Then again he meditated, then created water. So this one clearly says that the evolution takes place by the meditation of Ishvara and not the meditation of matter. The scientists say that at every stage the matter evolves depending upon the natural selection. So whatever natural selection takes place in the part of matter. But here Vedantin says this selection takes place because of the meditation upon Ishvara and not of this matter. Swayameva Parameshvara tena atmana avatishtamana abhidhyayan tam vikaram srijate. That Parameshvara as a space creates Vayu, air. Parameshvara as air creates the fire. Parameshvara as fire creates the water. Parameshvara as water creates the earth. Parameshvara is earth. And from there, then what is Oshadaya? Oshadibhya Annam. Whatever is created, it is Parameshvara alone at every stage. Just as even when you say that from the lump of gold a rod is created, from that a wire is created, from that different pieces are cut, from that different rings are created, from that the chain is created. But ring also is gold, the pieces also are gold, the wire also is gold. At every stage it is gold alone in different names. The name changes. The fact is, it is gold in that name and form. Here also, the name changes. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, etc. But we should understand that is Brahman alone or Sat alone in those respective names and forms. This is what is discussed in the Brahma Sutra. Continuing to page 220. Evam Sar Prakara Virodam Parirritya Krama Virodi Pariharantaram Aha. Evam Sarv Prakaram Virodam Parivritya. All four kinds of differences have been explained. Parivritya means whatever difference appears to be there has been properly explained. Now Krama Viroda. Akash, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. Here the Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. So Krama Viroda is there. There the sequence of 5 elements. Here the sequence of 3 elements. Pariharantaramaha. Now Bhashyakara says, also gives another explanation as to why the 2 Upanishads seem to mention the different sequence of elements. Athava. So go back to the previous page. Same thing Anandagiri says, Srishti Kramasya Vivakshitratvam Angikritya Uttam. So Vashyaka replied that question, accepting that the sequence of creation was Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. Tadeva nasti. But now Vashyakara says differently, that even that sequence also is not important. Is also, what is important is non-duality. So, in one place, there is one sequence of how the chain is created. Elsewhere mentions different sequence of how the chain is created. So that seems to be contradiction. He says sequence is not important. What is important is it is gold at every stage. What is important is that it is gold at every stage, that's all. So here also says, so tadeva nasti, even the sequence also is, so intention of the Shruti or the Tatparya is not in giving you sequence. Tatparya is in telling you that it is Sat at every stage. Advitiyatvam tu Satah Vivakshitam. All this Vivaksha is Bhaktavichcha. The intention of saying is that at every stage it is Sat or Brahman. Iti Pakshantaram Ashrityaha. The second Paksha Vashyakara takes and refutes that opposition. Athava iti. Vashyakara says, Athava Avivakshitaha Iha Srishtikramaha Satkaryam Idam Sarvam Ataha Sata Ekameva Dvitiyam Ityetad Vivakshitam Mrudali Drishtantad. Athava, or this can be explained in a different way also. Athava Avivakshita hiya Srishtikramaha. Here in this Upanishad as well as in the Upanishad in general, Srishtikramaha Avivakshitaha. Even though the Upanishad mentions a certain sequence of creation, but that sequence of creation is not really what is intended. What is intended then? Sat Karyamidam Sarvam. That all of this is product of Sat. Ataha Sat Ekameva Dvityam Ityeta Vivakshitam. Therefore, that Sat is one without a second. The idea is that from the clay, the pot is created. Now, somebody may describe the creation of pot from clay in a certain sequence. Somebody may describe it differently. But then, after all, what is important is clay is nothing, pot is nothing but clay. That's all. That clay is the upadana karanam and the pot is the karyam or the effect or the product. What is the sequence in which it is mentioned? Important is that pot is nothing but clay. What is clay alone, one without a second. Here is also that whatever the sequence is, it is Sat alone, which is at different stages. Therefore, in spite of creation of 5 elements, the whole universe also, Sat alone remains as one non-dual. Mrudali Drishtanta. Therefore, these different examples are given. Yatha Somya Ekena Mritpindena Saramrunmya Vijñātam Syat Nahnikuntana Lohamanina etc. So what is examples? What is meant is, what is there is clay only, or gold, or iron. So tar gamakam darshayati. So this gamaka means what? What is it that leads you to arrive at this conclusion? Mrudadi drishtanta. Vidho drishtanta mritika ityeva satyam. The conclusion is mritika ityeva satyam. What is satyam is mritika alone. Whether it is a pot or a pen or a pitcher or whatever it is. Siddhanandagiri, Mrudadi Karyam, Ghatadi, tad vyatirekena nasti. The transformation of clay, etc., are not different from clay. Cannot be apart from clay. Mrudadi evatu satyam. Mrudadi, clay, etc., means mrut or nakha nikrundanam or lohamani, whatever it is, that alone is satyam. Or krishnayasam eva satyam, it says, So that's all it is satyam. Iti drishtante apanad brahmanah satah tejo vannadi karyam tadrikena nasti. So apanad panchami. So satah or tasmadva etasmad atmanah panchami is apadana panchami, which shows upadana karanam. Apadana means that which you reach out for. For creating a pot, you reach out for clay. So clay is apadana. So from there you create the pot. Apadanat brahmanah satah tejah ap annadikaryam. From Brahman alone, which is apadana, upadana karanam, is the tejah, up, annam, karya is there. Tat atirekena nasti. Just as the pot is never apart from clay, so also the fire, the water, the earth, these elements also are not apart from Sat or Brahman. Sanmatrameva satyamidi dashtantikepi vivaksitam pratibhati. So in dashtantika, drishtanta is clay, dashtanta is Sat. So tadeva satyam, tat satyam, sa atma, mritika ityeva satyam. Here says tat satyam, sadeva satyam. So therefore Sat alone is satyam. Sanmatrameva satyamidi dashtantikepi vivaksitam. So of all this long description, what's a vivaksha? What is intended to be said? Such a long description will be given. Katha will be told. All of them, what's the vivaksha? His Sat is ekameva dvityam. Sadeva satyam. That's all. That's the only vivaksha. So now this Tikakara says in line 25, avivakshitah iti. So evam sar prakara virodham pariyate krama virodha pariyarantaramaha athva iti. That we already saw. Atah savirodha na adaraniyaha. Because vivaksha, the intention is not in sequence, therefore the difference you see in sequence is not important. Tatasya vayu sarganantaramiti na upasamhartadvyamiti bhavaha. Therefore, you need not combine akasha vayu. Accept them as they are, because sequence is not important. Akasha vayu sushtitu upasamhartavya. But akasha vayu should be included as 5 elements. Anyatha sat karyam sarvamidyasya asiddhi prasangat. So even though this Upanishad does not mention Akash and Vayu, you should include them. Then alone Sat becomes everything. Otherwise Sat will be only Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. About Akash, Vayu. So here also Akash, Vayu must be included, so that Sat is everything. So Satyasya Satyam, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Satyasya Satyam. Pranaya Satyam, and then Brahmani Satyasya Satyam. So there are 2 Satya. What is one Satya? Sat and Tyat. This Jagat is Satyam. In what sense? It is Sat and Tyat, meaning the 5 elements. So Sat and Tyat, Murta and Amurta. Murta is what? Prithvi, Jalam, Akasha, Up and Agni. But Amurta, Vayu and Akasha. So Vayu and space and air you cannot see, they don't have form, so they are Amurta. Whereas fire, water and earth can be seen, they have form, they are called Murta. And so, both the Amurta and Murta must be included. अन्यथा सत्कर्मे सर्वमिति अस्य असिद्धि प्रसंगादि द्रष्टव्यम. Otherwise, Upanishad cannot say that everything is the manifestation of Sat if they exclude Akash and Vayu. Therefore, Akash and Vayu should be understood as included, but don't worry about sequence. Include all the 5 elements, okay? But the sequence is not important. So therefore, whatever difference you find on account of difference in sequence, it is not important because sequence itself is not important. Then continuing, Atra advidiyattvasya vivakshitatve hetumaha. Why do you say that in this Upanishad it is advitiyatvam, the non-duality, that is vivaksha, that is intended by the Upanishad? How do you arrive at that? Or Anandagiri says, Tat tejaha asritata ityadi shrute tatparyantaramaha. This shruti, that Sat created tejaha. The one tatpari is what? Advitiyatva. So one tatpari is that the purpose of saying this srishti is only to emphasize the non-duality of Sat, that's all. Or there can be another tatpari also. So tatparyantaramaha athavayati. So maybe another reason is there why 3 elements are mentioned. Vashyakara says, अथवा त्रिवत्करणस्य विवक्षितत्वात् तेजोबन्धानामेव सृष्टिमाचष्टे. So what is the vivaksha? One is vivaksha is in the advitiyatvam, other is vivaksha is in trivritkaranatvam. So what trivritkaranam? Intermixture of the 3 elements. The 3 elements are intermixing with each other. So maybe because the Upanishad wants to talk about Trivritkaranam, the only Upanishad where Trivritkaranam is mentioned, from there Panchikaranam comes. So Taittiriya Upanishad becomes the basis for 5 elements, and this Upanishad becomes basis for Trivritkaranam, Panchikaranam. You know? That's how Upasamhara you combine what is stated in one place and include that in another place. So, Athara, Trivritkaranasya Vivakshitatvat, the reason why 3 elements are mentioned is because the Upanishad wants to say how the 3 elements in fact underwent a process of intermixing from which the whole universe is created. Therefore, only 3 elements are mentioned, Tejaha, Up and Annam. The reason why 3 elements are mentioned is because the intention is to talk about the Trivritkaranam or the intermixture of the 3 elements. That is why. Says Anandagiri, Tasam Trivutam Ekaikam Karvana Ityadau. Later on description will come when this deity Sat says Tasam Trivutam Ekaikam Karvani. I'll make each one 3-fold. I'll divide each one and make each one 3-fold. So now we'll find later on that element Akash, element Teja has half Teja, 1/4 air, water, 1/4 earth. Element water has half water, 1/4 fire, 1/4 water. Element earth has half earth, 1/4 fire, 1/4 water. I will do that. Ityado Trivritkaranasya ishtatvat Trayanam bhutanam yes srishti uchyate. Because the idea is to show the intermixture of 3 elements, therefore only 3 elements are mentioned here. Anandagiri continues, na evam panchikaranam avekshadam iti vachyam. So when you say Trivritkaranam, the threefold combination is what is intended. Does it mean that when they talk of Panchikaranam, the fivefold combination, is it wrong then? Jana vachyam bhutatraya srishtishrutau shutyantara siddha akashadi srishte upalakshanavata. Just as even though this Upanishad mentions the three elements, we say that three elements stand for five elements because elsewhere five elements are mentioned. Similarly, Trivritkarana Shrutya Panchikarana Upalakshanat. Similarly, even though the combination of three elements is mentioned here, you understand as combination of five elements. So Trivritkaranam stands for Panchikaranam. तथा च श्रुत्यंतर सिद्धयो आकाशवायोः तेजः प्रभृतिषु अंतर्भाव अभिप्रेत्य लघु उपायेन सर्वस्य सन्मात्रत्वं मन्तव्यं मन्वामा श्रुतिः. So Shruti says, make it short, don't make it too long. If five elements are mentioned, description becomes very long. Three elements are mentioned, description becomes a little short. So Shruti says, let me show them how, whatever is Sat, what is this Sat, let me show them in a short way rather than going elaborate long way. So, तथा च श्रुत्यंतर सिद्धयो आकाश वायोः, that Akash and Vayu are there is already established from the Taittiriya Upanishad. Tejas pravishu antarvam abhiparetya. So that they will work out. When we are mentioning three elements here, automatically listeners will take it as five elements. Therefore, even when we are mentioning Trivritkaranam, they will take it as Panchikaranam. So we need not elaborate. Abhiparetya lagu upayena sarvasya sanmatratva mantavyam iti. What is important is ultimately, even behind the Trivritkaranam or Panchikaranam, the intention is to say that what is this Sat, that's all. So, in a Laghu Upayana, in a short way, we will make them see how everything is Sat. Iti manvana Shruti Trivritkaranameva achakshana. Therefore, Shruti has only here mentioned Trivritkaranam, the intermixture of three elements. Tat anurodhena taranama sustim aha. Therefore, in keeping with that, the three elements, the creation of three elements is mentioned here. Let us see what Abhinava Narayananandendra has to say. Says in line 18, I am Abhipraya. So this is the Abhipraya. This is what is intended. कार्य विवेक द्वारा कारण से सत्यत्वम तद विज्ञाने कार्य विज्ञानम च प्रदर्शयितुम त्रिवृत्करणम उच्यते. Nicely explains that why त्रिवृत्करणम or पंचीकरणम. So why does the Upanishad talk about the combination of these three elements? कार्य विवेक द्वारा कारण से सत्यत्वम. When you really examine a karyam, when you examine a pot, it becomes evident that clay is real. When you really understand what the part of the karya is, it becomes very clear that upadana karanam, material cause alone is real. Similarly, the Upanishads analyze this universe, one thing after another. It will draw attention to fire and say, look at fire. Fire has three colors. The red color, white color, black color. Yes, Agnehe, Rohitam Rupam, Tat Tejasah. The red color that the fire has is due to the element Teja, fire. What is the white color? Is the element water. The black color in fire is element earth. That's how the fire is made of three elements. So now, if you look at that as three elements, it will say here, Apagat Agnehe Agnitvam. Let me read this here. So ultimately, Karanam is Satyam. Upadana Karanam is Satyam, the material cause is reality. That's what is meant here. For that, Karyasya Viveka, Karya Viveka. Jagat is Karyam, the Viveka will be done, and inquiry will be done on the nature of Jagat to arrive at the conclusion that what is Sat. Tad Vijnanena, Karya Vijnanam cha Pradeshedam Trivutkaranam Uchyate. And therefore, by knowing the Karanam, you know the Karya. By knowing the clay, you know the pot. By knowing Sat, you know the universe made of, all the elements. So this is a pratigna basically. You see, what is pratigna here? Basic proposition in the Upanishad is Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. By knowing one thing, you know everything. How is it possible? Only when all is one, even though everything appears to be there, in reality, only one thing should be there. Even though everything appears to be there, so many pots and pans appear to be there, there is only one thing, namely clay. So therefore, if you analyze pots and pans, you realize that they are nothing but clay. Therefore, by the knowledge of clay, all the pots and pans are known. You see this process. Basically, they want to say that by knowing the clay, you know all the pots and pans. But how you say that this is clay? So analyze this pot. And what do you find? The name and form is incidental. The clay is the intrinsic. Similarly also, the whole universe is made of three colors, you will be told. The colors are incidental. What is real is Sat. So first we are told that everything is Sat. Therefore, by knowing Sat, everything is known. By knowing one, everything is known. So says, Karya Viveka Dwara Karanasya Satyatvam. So by the Viveka, by the analysis of Karya, of the effect, you understand that Karanam, Upadana Karanam, material cause is real. Then Tad Vijnanena Karya Vijnanam cha. Therefore, by knowing the Sat or the Karanam, you know the Karyam, effect or whatever is created from Sat. To Pradarshaitam Trivutkaranam Uchyate. It is for that purpose that Trivutkaranam is there. Otherwise, whether scientific, non-scientific is not important to us. Important is what? Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. How is it possible that Jagat, even when it appears, all this, it is nothing but Brahman. That's all. Therefore, by knowing Brahman, you know everything. Ata eva vakshade yadagnehe rohitam rupam ityadina. Yadagnehe rohitam rupam tat tejasah rupam. The red color in the fire belongs to Sat. The white color belongs to water. The black color belongs to earth. And therefore, what is fire is nothing but three colors, means nothing but three elements. And three elements are nothing but Sat. So by knowing Sat, you know the fire also. Ityadina Trivutkarana Pradarshya Purvakam Apagat Agnehe Agnitvam. When Agni of the fire is appreciated only three elements, then the fire is no more there. What remains are three colors. So Apagat Agni Agnitvam Vacharamanam Vikaro Namadam Trini Rupani Teva Satyam. Only three colors are real, so three elements are real. Three elements are nothing but Satya. So Sat is real. So that's how the process is here. Iti tad viveka pradarsanena karana satyatvam uktva. So by that viveka, that Agni is no more Agni, only three colors are there. They are nothing but three elements. They are nothing but Sat. This is how the Upanishad will, this is the prakriya the Upanishad employs. It's a prakriya. Prakriya means a method, So this Upanishad employs certain method. What is the intention? To show that Sat is ekameva dvitiyam. What is Sat. What is Brahman. Now Taittiriya Upanishad employs one prakriya, this one employs another prakriya, different Upanishad, different employ different prakriyas. Different methods are employed but the intention is to show that what is Brahman. So, then we will be told, Etad dasmavai tad vidvamsa ityadina nano adya kasyan ashrutam amatam avijñātam udaharishyati iti. See, we open page 245 of this book. Then the fifth passage says, Etad dasmavai tad vidvamsa ahuhu purve mahashalaha mahashrotriyaha. So those who knew this, Mahashalaha, the great Grihasthaha, Mahashrotriyaha, those well versed in Vedas who knew this, they say this. Na, naha, adya. Now, for us, naha means for us, na kasyana, ashrutam, amatam, avijñātam, udaharishyati. Now, nobody can show us what is not seen, what is not heard, what is not thought, what is not known. Meaning that by knowing this way, we have known everything. Iti ebhya Vedan Chakruhu. So this passage shows, as the Tikakara says, coming back to Tika, Etad dasmavai tad vidvamsa ityadina na, it says nodya. What it is no, then avagraha chinna and adya. Na adya kasyana ashrutam amatam avijñātam udaharishyati iti karana vijñānena sara vijñānam. Those people say that now we have known Sat, so we have known everything. So now nobody can say that we have not known anything. Now we have heard everything, we have thought of everything, we have known everything. Nothing remains unknown because we have known the Sat iti. Karana vijñānena sara vijñānam. So by knowing the Karana, the Upadana Karanam, everything is known. कार्येषु च पंचभूतेषु अमूर्तस्य भाष्ये भक्ष्यमाणारीत्या मूर्ते अंतर्भावात्. So Murta and Amurta. This Upanishad mentions Murta, three elements which can be seen, the fire, water and earth. Taitri also mentions two Amurta, Akash and Vayu, but they are included there. So in Murta, Amurta also are included. Murte, so Amurtasya, Murte Antarbhavat, Murtam Pratyakshaya, Amurtasya Pruthak Grahana Abhavacha. In fact, Amurta cannot be seen without the Murta. Tasya Pruthak Viveka na apekshita. What happened here is, this Upanishad shows Viveka only of three elements. What are Viveka of the other two elements? This Upanishad shows Viveka of three elements. What happens in Viveka of the other two elements? He says, Murtam Pratyakshaya Amurtasya Pruthak Grahana Abhavat. Unless the Murtam is appreciated, you can't appreciate the Amurta separately. Tasya Pruthak Viveka na apekshita. Therefore, the Upanishad does not see the need of doing the Viveka of the other two elements, because in these three elements, other two are already included. Because this Murta cannot be without Amurta. Fire cannot be without air and space anyway. So when fire is known, then all the five elements are known. Therefore, Amurta is automatically known. Murtasya vivek karaneneva amurtasyapi vivekadi siddhehe. Therefore, we understood Murta, or is tangible properly, intangible also is understood. Ataha trivut karanameva atra sarvijnana dvarataya vakshitamiri. Therefore, sarvijnana dvarataya. By all the vijnana, by knowing these three elements, you have as well known everything. Asmin pakshe vayavadi sustyapi nopasamharatavya murta sustya Mursusti Ukteva Tadantaragata Amurta Susti Ukti Siddhehe. So you need not even include the other two elements. The three tangible elements automatically include the two other intangible elements. Nacha etavada panchikaranam avikshtamev mantavyam. Don't say that Panchikaranam is not intended. Akashvayu Sarganantamidu Upasamhara Paksha Abhiprayana. That the fire can be created only after Akasha and Vayu, and so that they are included there. Trivutkaranam Pradarshanatham Ityadina Bhashya Vakshimanatvad Ityartha. So, here it says the purpose is Trivutkaranam and Panchikaranam is implied. But the reason why this mentions Trivutkaranam is Upanishad feels that because three elements only are tangible. What you see are only three elements, not five. Therefore, let us make them understand the tangible universe properly. As to how the tangible universe is nothing but Sat. Then we understood that since tangible cannot be without intangible, therefore the five elements are also understood. And that way the idea is Sat is the cause. By knowing the Sat, the effect of the Jagat is as well known. And that's how Advitiyatvam, non-duality of Sat is established. So this is what this Tikakara says. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmedi Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om